And so I'm trying to explain this because I'm like, you cannot jointly own an IRA. I'm not the one that makes the rules. The IRS is the one that makes the rules. And they're like, hey, I don't know how to kick that dead horse more. Okay. That's just how it works. Okay. Hey there, John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy. I'm here next to the water and there is a ton of mosquitoes. So I'm trying not to let them know I'm here. I want to talk to you about someone I'm helping. And it's a pretty frustrating situation because the husband really, really wants the income, but he's not going to do it because of how his wife feels about it. So I want to talk to you about why and where the confusion is. So if you're looking for highest guaranteed income, an annuity is a great option. And he knows this, but let me just explain how it works. So this guy I'm working with, he has $1 million between his 401k and his wife's 401k. Okay, he wants to roll both of them over into annuity contracts. They would both go into IRAs, and they would give them lifetime income of $69,000 per year for the rest of their lives. It's perfect. It's exactly what they want, exactly what they need. The problem is there is confusion because she is telling us she wants to jointly own the account. And I'm trying to explain to her, you cannot jointly own an individual retirement account. It is an individual retirement account. And so she feels like that if they roll the money over and she owns one and he owns the other, that somehow it won't be joint income. And that's simply not true. And it's just a misconception. And so I want to talk about that because it obviously is confusing her enough where she's not willing to move forward. And the way this works, they're getting 7% safe withdrawal rate, which is almost double the 4%. And so maybe that seems too good to be true to her. But the other part is the fact that she's so used to her money being in the 401k that she's uncomfortable moving it to an IRA with the insurance carrier holding the annuity contract. And she's even more uncomfortable knowing that her husband owns his, and she can't own it. She cannot be a joint owner. And she's uncomfortable that he can't jointly own hers. And so I'm trying to explain this because I'm like, you cannot jointly own an IRA ever. It's just how it works. But there are designated jointly covered lives. And that's how annuities work for joint income. So whenever you have qualified money, okay, if it's a TSP, if it's a 403B, a 401k, if it's a deferred pension that you're rolling over, I don't care what it is something that you individually own, okay, from your employment, okay, from your individual retirement account. All of those go into an IRA. Or if it's Roth money, it goes into a Roth IRA. And those will always be individually owned. That's how it works. But when you turn on joint income, it will be based off of the primary beneficiary who has to be your spouse. And so you make sure that spouse is the primary beneficiary and you'll be fine. That's just how it works because then that beneficiary is the one who inherits the IRA. It's a spousal inherited IRA. And of course, they will continue to get the income because it is designated as a joint payout. All right. I got to get up because I think a mosquito is biting the back of my hand here. I just had to get close to this because it's just so pretty here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so quiet. It's so beautiful. I hiked up here 5 miles today just to show you this. I love sharing this. It's just, it's God's country. So anyways, it is a common misconception. It is, I don't know why it's so confusing, but it is. And people get frustrated because they think, I'm not going to get joint income because I'm not a joint owner. You can only be a joint owner if it's cash. If it's non-qualified funds, then yes, you could be a joint owner. But even then, you don't have to be. It's really not a big deal. Okay, you can own it and you can make your spouse the primary beneficiary, which is what everyone does. And it doesn't matter. If you die, they get it anyways, and you already activated it as joint income, so it's still joint income. The only difference is the ownership. That's it. And the IRS makes the rules. I'm not the one that makes the rules. The IRS is the one that makes the rules. And they're like, hey, an IRA is individually owned because it's coming from a 401k. Okay, and that's based off of you individually from your employer. That's just how it works. I don't know how to kick that dead horse more. Okay. that's just how it works. Okay. If you want lifetime income, you can have joint lifetime income. You do not have to own the contract. Okay. It can be your spouse. Okay. It's okay. Okay. You will still get lifetime income. Whenever you activate income, there are 2 boxes that you'll check. It's either the single payout or the joint payout, but that is different than the owner. Okay. The owner will own it. Okay. But the joint payout is based off of 2 lives. And if that owner dies, the beneficiary will assume ownership of the contract. The income continues as usual. Okay. All right. I hope that that is easy to understand. I make these videos to just kind of share stories of what's going on right now with annuity sales and how people are using them, and they're using them for high lifetime income. I mean, really, they're using $1 million for 70 grand a year. That's just phenomenal. And that's exactly what they needed, because they wanted over $100,000 per year, and his Social Security gets them well over that. And so anyways, I just want to share that. If you're looking for an annuity, go to my website, johnstevenson.com, look at my calculators, use them and compare. Use the income rider if you're looking for highest income, and then reach out to me. Okay. There is a link to book a Zoom meeting with me right there on my website. Otherwise, you can book a meeting with me on a link right below this video. So happy to help, happy to answer your questions. If you got questions or comments, comment below. I'll answer back. And if you like the video, please click the like button, subscribe, share. And I appreciate you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, I really appreciate you watching the video today. If any of it makes sense to you, or if you found value, or if you even got a question about anything, I hope that you'll go to the comments section and ask it. There's no stupid question, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.